worth 180 billion federal government palliatives, says government will frustrate program. Appeal court dismisses Smart ADEYEMI's appeal, seeking nullification of ODODO'S candidacy. Russia's airspace airport closed after Ukraine drone hit city. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the Confederate State of Nigeria. I am Joy Moses. Thanks for joining us. President Bola Tinubu has told Nigerians that there is no instant fix to the country's economic crisis occasioned by the removal of fuel subsidy. Tinubu, who was represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, he however assured the citizenry that there is light at the end of the tunnel and urged them to be patient. The president stated this at the unveiling of Brutally Frank, a 688-page autobiography of former Federal Commissioner for Information and South-South leader Edwin Clark. Tinubu said that Nigeria's problem cannot be compared to instant coffee, adding that what the country is going through can be akin to the pain of childbirth and the joy that follows. He expressed optimism that the palliative being rolled by the federal government would help in softening the hardship and trauma. The Bola Tinubu-led federal government, in a bid to cushion the effects of the fuel subsidy removal, has announced a 5 billion palliative for each state of the federation, including the Federal Capital Territory. Babangana Zulum, governor of Borno State, made the announcement when he spoke to State House correspondent at the end of a National Economic Council meeting. Babangana said 5 billion palliative fund will be used for the purchase of 100,000 bags of rice, 40,000 bags of maize, as well as fertilizers to cushion the effects of the subsidy removal on petrol. According to the Borno State governor, the funds was on basis of 52% grants and 48% as loans to be repaid to the Central Bank of Nigeria within 20 months by the states and local councils. The council is made up of governors of the 36 states, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and other corporate government officials. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has asked Nigerians to help people around them and not wait for the government to do everything. Oluremi gave the admonition while hosting the National Executive of the National Council for Women's Societies in her office at the State House, Abuja. She emphasized that people should not wait for the government to do everything, rather extend helping hand to everyone around. She also appealed to women to ensure youths are guided to follow the path of good values and morals. The organized labor has knocked the federal government for releasing a 180 billion palliative package to states to cushion the impact of the fuel subsidy removal. The Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress insisted that the governors should not be trusted, noting that politicians and not the poor will benefit from the 5 billion legacies given to each state government for disbursement to the citizens. The Assistant National Secretary General of the NLC, Chris Onyeka, wondered why the federal government was releasing money to governors, many of whom he said had refused to pay the minimum wage. He dismissed the palliative fund as part 3, noting that it will not get to the intended beneficiaries. Speaking in the same vein, the TUC Deputy National President, Tommy Ethim, stressed that governors could not be trusted with the implementation of the palliative funds. On politics, in a significant stride towards fostering development and unity in Kogi State, the CEO of Social Plus African Communication and convener of GIS Award, James Momo, paid a courtesy visit to APC governorship aspirant Usman Ododo. During the visit, James lauded Ododo's unwavering commitment and substantial contribution to society, citing the aspirant's genuine heart to create positive impact as a commendable quality. Another main reason for the visit was to inform Ododo of his plans to honor him at the global event for his heart of gold and for giving hope to the hopeless and imparting lives, especially less privileged, in the society. The Court of Appeal in Abuja has dismissed an appeal brought before it by Senator Smart ADEYEMI, seeking to nullify the governorship primary election of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Kogi State, which produced Ahmed Usman Ododo as the party's flag bearer for the November 11 poll. The appellate court held that the appeal argued by Adekunle Oladapo on behalf of Senator ADEYEMI was completely bereft of merit. In a unanimous judgment of a three-man panel of justice of the court, ADEYEMI, who recently represented Kogi West Senatorial District in the Senate, was said to have failed to establish all allegations made against the conduct of the primary election by APC and its leadership. Justice Mohammed Lawal Shaib, who delivered the lead judgment, resolved all three issues in dispute against ADEYEMI. Shaib said the allegation of manipulation and falsification of the primary election results made by ADEYEMI being criminal ought to have been proved beyond reasonable doubt as required by law.
The Court of Appeal in Abuja on Friday dismissed the appeal filed by a governorship aspirant of the All Progressive Congress in Kogi State, Abubakar ACHIMUGU, seeking to nullify the primary election of the party, which produced Usman Ododo as the APC governorship candidate for the election slated for November 11th in the state. Justice Mohammed Lawal Shaibo, leading a three-member panel of justice of the court, held that Achimugu's appeal was bereft of merit and affirmed the judgment of the trial court. Achimugu's case was dismissed on the same day the appeal filed by a former senator who represented Kogi West in the 9th National Assembly, Smart ADEYEMI, was also thrown out for lacking in merit. The appeal was against the judgment of Justice Obiora Egwatu delivered on 18th July, which held that Ododo can lawfully continue to fly the flag of the APC in the November 11th, 2023 governorship election in Kogi State. Achimugu had approached the trial court with a suit seeking to disqualify Ododo from contesting the November 11th governorship election on the ground that he did not resign his employment with the Kogi State Public Service 30 days before contesting the governorship primary election. But the trial court in its judgment held that, contrary to the claim of Achimugu, evidence showed that Ododo resigned his appointment more than 30 days before participating in the APC primary. According to Justice Egwatu, exhibit tendered by the defendant shows that while Ododo's resignation letter was received by the office of Kogi State Governor on March 8, that of the third defendant, Salami Didat, was received on March 9th. Achimugu, in a notice of appeal filed on July 21st through his counsel Josiah Daniel Ebune, said Justice Egwatu held in law and occasioned a miscarriage of justice when he held that Ododo and Salami Didat, second and third defendants, duly resigned their appointment and thus not caught up with the mandatory provision of what the law requires them to do before they participated in the APC governorship primary election for Kogi State held on April 15, 2023.
We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
MLC TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. On crime. The Abia State Police Command confirmed the death of a female evangelist in Aba Hotel during a session with the General Overseer of our church, Timothy Otu. According to the police public relations officer, Chinaka Morin, on the 13th of August 2023, at approximately 9:30 a.m., Godwin Akpan, residing at Jubilee guest house in Ovom village, Obingwa local government area, reported to the Isaila Ongwa police division that an incident had occurred. It was revealed that on the evening of the 12th of August 2023, a clergyman, Timothy Otu, associated with Agape Evangelical Ministry, checked into the guest house along with a woman named Happiness Echeze for 3 years, Isialangwa local government area, Abia State. Akpan indicated that on the same date, around 12 a.m., he entered the hotel room of the aforementioned clergyman and discovered the lifeless body of Happiness Echeze. Regrettably, the clergyman was absent from the scene. The married church evangelist and mother of 5 was found dead in a hotel, allegedly during a marathon sex session with her church overseer in the guest house. A magistrate court in Abuja has convicted and jailed a lawyer for 6 months over defamatory publication against the Dangote Cement Company. The convict, Augustine Ade, of the law firm Mokidi & Co., had caused the publication of an advert in the Nation newspaper of Friday, November 6, 2015, where he forcefully alleged that the Dangote Cement caused the invasion of Opela community with armed gangsters on October 30, 2015. The sponsor of the defamatory publication purported that the company caused terrorists to block the Opela Beni Road, which resulted in sporadic shooting while also causing the death of an innocent person. Following a petition signed by the Dangote Cement representative Ahmed Hashem to the Inspector General of Police, the originator of the damaging advert was arrested and arraigned in the magistrate court setting in Abuja. The convict was thereafter tried for offences of criminal conspiracy, defamation and intimidation punishable under the Penal Code. The court therefore sentenced the convict to 6 months imprisonment. On foreign, Moscow's airspace has been closed after a Ukrainian drone attack hit a building, causing a blast that was heard across the city's business district, Russian state media agency TASS said. Russian air defense in a statement said the drone changed its path after it was targeted by air defense weapon and fell on a non-residential building in Krasnoperskaya embankment area of Moscow. A video published by Russian media outlets showed a thick smoke rising next to skyscrapers. The Russian Defense Ministry also claimed a separate attempted assault on its Black Sea fleet. Drone air strike deep inside Russia had increased since a drone was destroyed over the Kremlin in early May. Civilian areas of the capital were hit later in May, and a Moscow business district was targeted twice in 3 days earlier this month. Most member states of the Economic Community of West African States, except Cape Verde, and countries under military rule had affirmed their readiness to participate in a military intervention in Niger coup leaders. This was disclosed as the defense chiefs from the 15-member regional bloc met in Accra, the capital of Ghana, as part of the latest effort to retrieve power from the Niger junta and reinstate ousted President Mohamed Bazoum, who was disposed in July 26 coup and held hostage. ECOWAS Commissioner Abdel Fattah Musa said that all its member states, except those under military rule and Cape Verde, had confirmed that they are ready to participate in a standby force to take action in Niger. At the start of two-day meeting in Accra, Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Gwabin Musa was quoted as saying, "Democracy is what we stand for, and it is what we encourage." Barbella Onwalu has the latest happening in the world of entertainment.
Welcome to MLC TV Entertainment News. I am Barbella Onwalu. Away from Africa, Salma Hayek reveals she had to wear men's suit because no one would dress her in the 90s. Salma Hayek recently shared her insight into the early days of her career, the challenges of finding outfit for the red carpet, saying she didn't have any connection. Salma Hayek may have unlimited access to the House of Gucci, but according to her, it hasn't always been the case. The Frida actress recently opened up about how in the early days of her career, it was difficult to find people who wanted to dress her, saying while attending one of her first major red carpet events, the 1996 Birdcage premiere, she had to get creative with her look. In Africa, Nollywood Vegetarian actor NKEM, fondly known as Osofia, is set to bury his daughter, Kosiso Chukwu, who passed at the age of 24. The flyer containing the funeral arrangement for his daughter made rounds on social media. The document disclosed that she passed away on June 28, 2023, after a bout of brief undisclosed illness, stating that she is to be buried on August 24, 2023, in her father's residence. The Nollywood actor leads a private life and did not post the funeral arrangement himself, nor did he personally announce his daughter's demise. Details about his family are kept out of the limelight based on the actor's personal choice, so not much about his daughter is known. After the news of his daughter's demise hit the internet, Nkem Owo's fan took to his social media pages to send their condolences. Thanks for watching. I am Babrella Onwalu, reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you, Babrella. And that is the size of our package. If you like what we are doing, do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, MLC TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV, MLC TV 2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Ibirabe MLC TV. Instagram MLC TV 2021, Twitter Malachite TV, and TikTok Malachite_TV. For your event coverage appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It is Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Joy Moses. Thanks for watching.